Alright, hey, this is Mega here, and I'm doing an unboxing video on this box. Alright guys, so it's an unboxing video for a Crunchyroll order. So as of this video, it's like almost like mid-October. We can't import anything from Japan to the United States, guys, so it sucks. It's because of the Trump tariffs. They don't know how to do the tariffs, and the Japanese post office has suspended all shipping to the United States. Okay, so we can't get figures. We can't get figures from Japan. We can't import them, right? Well, I won't say you can't, because I'm sure with enough money you probably could. Okay, but I'd like to avoid paying a lot of extra money to get figures. That's just how it is, guys. Now the prices of the figures are going to go up, man, because they're just harder to get. All right, but anyway, so what you could do in the meantime is you can order stuff from domestic sellers. All right, domestic anime figure stores, and so this one is from Crunchyroll store. All right, the two that, well, I would say there's three. There's three domestic shippers or stores that sell figures in the United States. All right, so they've gone through all the trouble of importing the figures, and who knows how much, if they have to pay for tariffs or whatever. But there's Crunchyroll store, all right, like this, and then Amazon is another one, and Good Smell Company US. Okay, Good Smell Company US is in the US. Also, there's I guess you could say there's Koto US also, Koto Bukiya USA. Okay. But anyway, well, we're going to go check out the box. Crunchyroll has kind of this record of not, I don't know, I would say the worst domestic figure store shipper is Amazon. Okay? And Hades Mega doesn't like getting figures that are all, the boxes are all messed up and stuff. Okay, so Hades Mega is real critical about the shipping and stuff, so that's why I make these videos. Alright? And then, so I can show off what cool figures I got this month, okay? So, but Crunchyroll is like my number 2 on the notorious for poor shipping list, okay, guys? I've had bad experiences with them in the past, but lately they've been okay? So yeah. Anyway, let's go see what I got. All right. These are, I believe there's 4 figures. Let me go. Yeah, there should be 4, or there should be like 5 figures in here. Okay, guys. The reason I ordered them is because I think they were on sale. It was like a summer sale or end of summer sale, something like that, or beginning of fall. Yeah, we're technically we're in the fall season now. Okay. Well, anyway, hopefully this Trump tariff stuff will go away soon. But actually, I've been looking at some websites. I've been looking at some Japanese figure store websites, and there's ways to get figures now, alright, but it's not cheap, okay, as I want to say, alright? And Haze Mega will make a separate video about that, okay? But I think the best thing to do is just to wait for it to get to the US already. And then, if you guys don't notice, a lot of the figure stores in the US are more expensive than Japan. Okay, so if you import, like, the figures in Japan are much cheaper than they are in the United States, okay? And that's probably because of the tariffs or some kind of taxes or something. To get the figures here, it costs money, alright? So that's why, and that extra cost is passed on to you, okay? Well, that's why the figures are usually more expensive in the United States, okay? Anyway, let's go see what I got. Alright, so here it is, Crunchyroll store delivery. Alright, so you can see there's a FedEx label on the box, so they shipped it through FedEx Home, I believe. I think that's what the H means. Where did it come from? Grimes, IA. I don't really know where IA is. Is that Iowa? I'll put a subtitle below. Okay, guys. Also, I wanted to mention, this took 2 weeks for it to get to me. That, in my opinion, that's kind of not good. Okay, guys. It shouldn't take more than a week for you to get your figures. All right, guys. For like the longest time, I was looking at it. I was like, when are they going to ship the figures? it says it was like processing or something. All right, so do they just not have it or something, or did they have to get it together from different warehouses and stuff? I don't know, guys. All right, but yeah, so that's the scoop. So the box is already kind of open, man. Look at this right here. Look at that. Okay. So they've got this kind of tape here. Let's take a look at the top of the box. For the most part, the box looks like it's in pretty good shape, right? Looks like it's been crunched in here. Looks like maybe crunched in a little bit here. And like I mentioned, it's like open here almost already, okay? This side is okay. It's starting to open like right here. Okay, there's this side has the I think it's in the UPS they call this a PAL label, but this is FedEx. So this kind of tells you where, I think this tells you where it is in the truck, okay? Okay, you can see this side got pushed in quite a bit. Well, not quite a bit, but just a little bit. Okay, take a look at this long side here. Okay, it's a little scuffed up here. Scuffed up here, and it looks like something is pressed in the box here, so a little bit. All right, but not bad. Okay. Here it looks like something is rubbed up on the box or something. There's some white stuff over here. Right, you can see this side is almost open, man. There's just it's held on by a thread, literally, guys. It's hanging on by a thread, literally. Okay, and then here's this side right here. This side looks pretty good, except it's been crunched in over here. You can see it's all buckling here. Okay, the bottom looks like it's in pretty good shape. All right, that's what I want to say. Yeah. What kind of box do they use? Pratt Industries. Never heard of them. Okay. Most domestic shippers will use Uline. Okay. All right. Let's go open her up. Got my knife kun here. I'm gonna try to cut it pretty lightly so I don't damage anything in there. Okay. This. Oh. All right. So you can see they've put quite a bit of packing paper in there. It doesn't look. It looks like all the figures are like just barely fit in there. Okay, guys, that's not good. Okay, so let's take this out. Okay, but it looks like there's an ample amount of packaging material in here. They use a pretty good packaging material. Like it's just brown paper. Okay. By the way, I'm in my my anime figure room. And I've been like cleaning it up for like a while now, guys. Been organizing stuff. All right, so here's one of them. So you can see there's not a whole lot of space in here, guys. From the top of the box to the figures is not a lot, guys. It's maybe enough to stick a finger. My hand fits in there, all right? Type of thing. Here I can get 2 fingers. All right, that's okay, I guess. And the bottom, you can get 2 fingers, sorta, okay? On the sides, nothing at all. So I wouldn't be surprised if the box got crunched a little bit, the figures got crunched also, okay, guys? So, yeah, that's why we do these unboxings. Alright, so here's one of them. One of them I accidentally ordered twice, so... Okay, so here we got a pop-up parade. Okay, take it out of the box. Actually, I'm pretty excited for this one. This is the return of the Beach Queens, guys. If you guys remember, Wave had a line of figures called Beach Queens, and pop-up parade is taking off where they left off. Okay, there she is. Oh, Asuna. Okay, Asuna Beach Queens. There you go. Alright, it's already the 5th anniversary for pop-up parades. Alright, and this is a Good Smell Company pop-up parade. Okay, there she is. I'll go over the prices and everything. We'll just kind of inspect the cargo, okay, the goods. This one looks like it's in great shape. Alright, pretty happy with that. All right, they even put a little piece of toilet paper on it. I like that. Okay, that keeps these clear boxes. These clear boxes, the pop-up parades come in. They scratch really easy, guys. All right, they make great figure boxes, but they scratch really easy, and this prevents that from happening. So good job, Crunchyroll. Okay, let's set that aside. Okay, next one. Okay, they're all pretty low dollar figures. I think they're missing one. There should be like 5 in here. Okay, I got another pop-up parade. This one is scuffed up. See, this one doesn't have the toilet paper on it. So. Ah, there she is. Faye Valentine, Good Smile Company. Pop-up parade. Okay, I got a pretty good deal on this one. It's scuffed up really bad in the back, man. What the heck? Come on, guys. Okay, yeah, it's scuffed up here too. See, that's why you put the toilet paper on it. See, the Asuna one was in perfect shape, all right? This one, not so much. Okay, a little disappointed with that one. And then, okay, I don't think there was any space on the bottom either, man. The box isn't big enough, guys. This box just barely fits these figures. I got a pop-up parade here. Oh, yeah, I'm missing a figure, man. I'm missing 2 figures. So, I think I'm supposed to get them still. Okay, this is the Mikoto, Yamato Mikoto from, Danmachi. Okay. I was looking for this figure for a while, and I think it's not in circulation anymore, and so I snatched it up. And as you can see, it's no scratches. No scratches. Okay, I apologize for the glare of the light. Okay, but there it is. Very good, in good shape. Okay, so that's all I got. Only 3 figures. So that's the rest of the packaging, guys. So it's this brown paper, and then 2 of the figures were wrapped in this toilet paper. Why all 3 of them weren't, I don't know. Why don't they just do that for all of them? It keeps them from getting scratched. Come on, guys. So anyway, that's all of it. All right, and then you can see the box, for the most part, is in pretty good shape. Okay, so I'm not too disappointed, except for that Faye Valentine. Okay, guys, there's our 3 beauties for this unboxing. All right, so this was a Crunchyroll unboxing. Took me 2 weeks to get it. For the most part, the figures look like they're in great shape. All right, at least 2 of the figures are in great shape. This one is scuffed up. It's scuffed up a lot, man. What's up with this? It's all dusty and everything. Yeah, what the heck, guys? Well, but at least the boxes, the figure boxes are in great shape. Okay, guys. There's no damage to the integrity of the boxes. Okay, guys. They're all holding their shape just fine, and these 2 look like they're in mint shape, and this one looks like it's all scuffed up. Okay, so that's my disappointment for the Faye Valentine one. Okay, yeah. So I think these figures were like on sale, and that's why I bought them. All right, it took me 2 weeks to get them. The Mikoto figure from Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Or Danmachi for short, alright? Yamato Mikoto, right? This was $35.49. Cowboy Bebop, Faye Valentine, there she is. Alright, $47.49. This was the most expensive figure, guys. And it's the one that got the most scuffs on it, okay? And then the Asuna Pop-Up Parade, alright, from Sword Art Online. $38.99. The other one I want is the Alice. They didn't have it, alright? I guess the Alice is not available yet, alright? In Japan it is. Okay, and then there was supposed to be another 2 figures, but I didn't get them. Alright, it was a 2.5 dimensional Seduction Lilio Pop-Up Parade Large. Okay, and I ordered 2 of them accidentally. So, but I didn't get them. These are all I got. So I guess I better go figure out what happened to them. Alright guys, so that's the end of the unboxing. So for the most part, I'm pretty satisfied with the shipping, is what I want to say. My whole order was $205.33. So the total damage was $224.58. I got some kind of $56.62 discount. All right, I think it was like a 30% off discount, something like that. All right, so there was some kind of percentage. Yeah, there was some kind of percentage. All right, guys. And I forgot what it was already. Sorry. So the subtitle came out to $205.33, and then California state tax, guys, $19.25. All right, shipping was free. I think if you purchase over a certain amount, you get free shipping. Okay, so total damage $224.58. Okay, and yeah, they're just pop-up parades. That's what Hayes Omega's just kind of been browsing lately. Scale figures, too expensive, man. Okay, so hopefully I'll be doing a show and tell on these figures in the future. So we'll take a more in-depth look at them. But for now that's it. Okay, and Hayes Omega doesn't foresee there being any other figure unboxings in the near future. Hayes Omega is probably just not gonna order so many figures, or we'll just order figures domestically, all right, ones that have already been imported into the United States. Okay, and I'll try to look for the best deals. So that's kind of the story about why I bought these ones. Okay, because they were already in the United States, they were on sale, and you know, they're easy to get, right? Crunchyroll store. But I do have some Ami Ami figures coming. Before the tariffs went into effect, I actually shipped a bunch of figures like a few weeks before. So whether I had to pay some kind of tariff on them, I don't know, guys. We'll find out. They're going to hold my figures hostages. Okay. Alright. So there you go. That's my Crunchyroll order for mid-October. Alright. Thanks for watching. He's out.